Welcome to Wednesday night's NBA action here on 2K Sports. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist. And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
It's stolen.
Spurs foul. Kobe Bryant. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Nash. Fires the three. Hauled in by Brown. On offense, here is San Antonio. Pass to Bowen. Bryant outside. Goes up from the top of the key. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season moving into first all-time for coaching wins, Grant.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history.
Here's Van Horn. Outside for Davis. Offline with a three.
Kobe Bryant. Second personal foul.
About a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Brown. To the middle. Here's Bowen. Shoots over Davis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul. You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves. Recording their second winning season since 2005. Getting on track for future success.
Here's Nash. Here's McGrady. The fader. They get the rebound. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
Well, this is how much respect the opposition has for Zifo down there. Randolph understands how to make the defender foul him.
So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles. Building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Boy, Ibaka is such a great teammate. This guy is always willing to find the open man.
Pass to Nash. Here's McGrady. Here's Davis. Here's Van Horn. Here's Nash. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Now Williams. Inside. Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Pass to McGrady. Davis, a screen. Here's Randolph. Down low. Davis, that's good.
Boy, what a savvy veteran. Zach Randolph, what a nice job sharing the basketball. So pretty.
Now here's Bryant. Lets a floater go. The fadeaway. Rebound Minnesota.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Randolph. Rejected by Brown. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Pass to Randolph. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Okay, Zebo, he doesn't have much of a vertical, but he can still throw it down.
To the inside. Stolen by Davis. Out to the right wing. Launches it. No good. San Antonio goes the other way with it. It's picked off. .124 left in the first quarter of the game. And they get it back. Pass to McGrady. With the second effort. They shoot again. Jump shot is good.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
To the paint. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
I'll tell you, sometimes it's easier to hit the target with a bounce pass. That's perfectly done.
Pass to Van Horn. Here's McGrady. He buries it from three. He's got 5.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here is Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's McGrady. No good. A bit long that time.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
The 3 ball. The shot off that time. Here's Brown. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 4. And the
first 7.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Over to the left wing. Here's Barbosa. Oh, he's way off from outside. San Antonio trailing here. Bryant. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Both teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Nails it from 3.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Ibaka. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Down low. It's stolen away. Back come the Spurs in transition. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Bryant, no good. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I loved competing against his team.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Inside. Here's Williams. Rebound, Minnesota. Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard. They'd be prepared. They played the right way. And, of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Pop.
Walker's shot is off. To the inside. And then Bryant with the dunk.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Barbosa. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Reed. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
2 minutes.
Out to the wing. Here's Reed. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Holmgren. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And, you know, when you have the size and skill of a guy like Chet Holmgren, you're going to draw fouls.
And the Spurs making a change here to the middle. Outside, Williams to the left wing. Inside. To the inside. Oh, swiped away. It's a one-on-one situation. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Randolph gets the bucket.
After a cold first quarter, they brought up their field goal percentage, trying to build out this lead now.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Just disrespectful. If the D gives him a clear path to the hoop, he will take it.
Let's just say they were a little slow to react there.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
Pass to Van Horn. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Davis. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown. And quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
Outside, Williams. Cook. Here's Holmgren. It'll count. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The T-Wolves on top, leading by just 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Westbrook comes with a double. Here's McGrady. 3-pointer, no good. Here's Bryant inside. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Bryant's got 17.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Davis. Here's McGrady. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Ibaka. Bryant with it. Kick out to Brown. Westbrook outside. For the lead. On target from range. Westbrook's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. wing, Davis to the paint. Ibaka with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Too many wasted possessions. He's getting in bad situations and then failing to kick the ball out to more ready shooters.
2 shots. Timeout called for Minnesota. Making their way onto the court are your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers. One more time for your Timberwolves dancers.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Bryant.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Down low. Pass to McGrady. Here's Van Horn. Clock at 6. To stop the run. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Boy, still a dependable shot blocker. That is what got Serge Ibaka playing time at the beginning of his career. Nice.
San Antonio leading. To the inside. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Back to Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game over.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Pass to Nash. Here's McGrady. And they'll get another chance. Here's Van Horn. Pounded by Westbrook. Stolen by Davis. Going all the way to the rack. Van Horn misses.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
This team looks so focused out there trying to increase their lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
San Antonio foul. Kobe Bryant. 3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Here's McGrady. 7 points in the game. 5 on the clock. Pass to Randolph. To stop the drought.
I love to see Serge Ibaka when he's locked in on the defensive end. Boy, he'll make you think twice as an offensive player.
Westbrook outside. Got a piece of it. And he recovers it. Here's Bryant. Plenty of space. Brown. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now an 11-point San Antonio lead.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Right wing. Here's Nash. Rejected by Brown. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And this is what we've come to expect from Russell Westbrook. Yes, he can be an explosive scorer, but if his teammate is open, he will put it on time and on target.
Pass to Nash. Here's Randolph. 6 points for him. To the paint. Here's McGrady. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And a point guard in high school, Davis showing off his court sensibilities, hitting the open man right there.
Westbrook with the miss.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Pass to Davis. Davis drawing the double team. And the foul on Serge Ibaka. That's his first foul.
2nd team foul.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Van Exel. Excellent D there from Bryant.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Leandro Barbosa. 2nd personal foul. 2nd team.
First one falls for him.
Perhaps the thing I will remember most when Russell Westbrook decides his career is done is how he brought competitive fire and spirit every single night, guys.
Here's Barbosa. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
First personal foul.
No good on that one.
At the line for Minnesota.
And he's good on the second. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Holmgren. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Spurs. They lead by 14. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with it.
43.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Now here's Williams. Stolen by Davis. Here's Van Exel. And they recover it. Pass to Reed. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Hits the trifecta.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Bryant, right side. The shot. To the middle. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Man, good whistle there.
And both free throws good for Bryant.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
There's a screen. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Van Exel. And another three from Minnesota.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Ball stolen. To the wing, right side. Lets it go from deep. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Inside. Knocked away. Walker with a steal. Here's Van Exel. To the inside. Reed. And he dumps it. What a pass to set him up.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Picked it out of midair. Bryant outside. He's still feeling it. Three-pointer. The Spurs rebound. And another shot. That one is off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Nash. No good on the quick three.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Williams from long range. Drills it from deep. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
A minute 29 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Bryant. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Bowen. Takes a 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3. And here's Minnesota now. It's a 14-point game. Here's Randolph. Here's McGrady. Misses off the right iron.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Spurs.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
And Bryant, here we go. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And Davis gets double teamed. Pass to Nash. 4-3. Just 5 to shoot. Nails it from beyond the arc. 9 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. With the drive. Out to the right wing. So we see the Spurs taking the W here.